Right, well, quick update what I've been up to. I was supposed to be selling this puppy. I was after a new project and I sold the Chevy. And after a misunderstanding, the same guy was going to buy this one and he didn't. Well, that's put a pin in that. Right, the Bill Paxton's or Bill Harding's truck from Twister, whichever way you want to call it. After trying to get the chassis from the MN86K chassis from the Fall Guy truck to fit this, then I was just going to buy another one for, because yes, I've also bought a Jeep SJ10, which is Joe's truck from Twister. If anybody's seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, the two cars from the movie Twister, with Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. Right, so yeah, I've wanted to build movie trucks for a long time. So what have I done? Yeah, this is now a CC01. Like I said, I tried to get the MN86K, which would have been more realistic, but it just sat too high. It's basically a miniature 610 is the way it's designed, and the body and shock mounts in the back were just too high. It was sat like a monster truck. This is as low as I could get it. Bear in mind, this is meant to fit on like Emaxes and Savages and stuff. This is a monster truck body show, but they sit them way up high, and it doesn't matter where the wheels are because it's a monster truck. So if you want to make them look scale, these are really tiny wheel arches. I mean, these are 1.9 on roads with little skinny tyres, and they only just fit within the arches. I have these, which I bought for the Fall Guy truck. As it turns out, they're on 5mm hexes for a WPL, so they were no good. But if I get some standard 155 wheels, they're as big as is going to fit under here, and even then there'll be some rubbing and catching, so we'll see. But at least the more realistic tyres. So I just need some 155 wheels with 12mm hexes on the back for that. So that's, yeah. I'm waiting for the paint to come. I wanted to get the body mounted before the paint came, so then I could just paint it, just get right on with it. Right, so what have I done? I've nicked the magnetic body mounts from the Ironhide truck. I'll show you that in a moment. It's so I'll glue the magnets on when it's painted, and at the back I've made this little mounting bracket affair. When you buy a CC01, it comes with these mounts at the back for other bodies. Tamiya give you all the bits and bats for all the mountings. I had this one on the front. I may try and work out some sort of catch on the front as well, just so that it's double mounted at the front. But I couldn't get it to work right now, so we'll see. I'm sure I can find somewhere something with that. I may not need the magnets at all, but I'd made them. They're designed to just fit on top of ordinary body posts. I just cut some body posts off and shoved them through from the other side. As you can see, there were already holes there for something else I'd done, so it's almost like it was designed to be. This thing already comes with a really old ESC in it, so I'll just leave that as it is. It just needs a receiver and it's good to go. Right, now I've made this little brackety affair on the back. So once it's painted and mounted, there'll be no crap gets up from the wheels under the back. So yeah, that's this one covered. I am going to put a light in it. That's, bear with me. I've already got holes in the overspray film from doing that crap. Yeah, hint for painting. If you're gonna, I use the mask on the outside. I cut sections of the overspray film away and paint matte paint on the outside for window trims and bumpers and stuff. Make sure you've covered and checked for little holes, or you get little black dots everywhere. Just a tip. I've not yet worked out how to paint the grille silver. There you go. Right, so let me show you what else. This thing, this wheelbase is exactly the same as a Tamiya TT01. So I dragged all my old Tamiyas out, and but it just sat too low. They were like Goldilocks. This one's too low, this one's too high, this one's just right. Oh, I never got the one that was just right. This is as near as it gets. Right, so the Land Rover, all the electronics came unstuck. I've used this crappy cheapo double-sided tape and it didn't work, so I need to take that apart, just glue all the electronics back down because they're hanging around the drive shaft. So if I took that out, I would rip itself to pieces. This one had magnetic body mounts in the back fastened to the inner arches, which incidentally fit this thing perfectly. It's like they were designed for this body shell. Seriously, I'll get it down next time around. This one is all the underpinnings from the Ford Excursion. The AR60 axles are now under here. Same old problem, I can't get it to work with the offset pumpkins. It's basically a Wraith setup, and in the Wraith I think they have the gearbox offset so that the drive shafts are coming at an angle. As you can see, look, they are touching these links, the drive shafts are touching, so I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with that. That one's working, never use it. That one's allegedly working, but I nicked the gearbox out for that. I had an LCG gearbox in it, so I need to get another one for that. That's a Thunder Tiger Tomahawk underneath, same as that. The Fall Guy truck is now back together. I need to put an interior in that. This is a Thunder Tiger TS4. It's actually a nitro. It was bright green originally, but I repainted it to look like the Casino Royale Aston. That's a belt driven 4-wheel drive, but it's broken, so at some point we need to try and get that working. These are two TT01s, and then that one's fully operational. It's got all the electronics in it, just needs a battery and a remote. It's got drift tyres on it at the moment, but that is an original Tamiya BMW E3 shell as well. So this is my very first Tamiya that I ever bought. I can't even remember what body shell it had on it. I think it had Mercedes touring cars, so coupe body shell on it. At some point I'll get all these old Tamiyas up and running. I've gone off the on-road stuff a long time ago, so we'll see. One of the reasons I was so frustrated with this, and the reason why I was tempted to start doing the MNX86K, is I paid £109 for this brand new CCO one with the Landfrieder body shell, which is still in a box in the loft somewhere. And it's had some cuts and nicks and bits removed from the body shell, but from the chassis, but you can get the chassis tub for these. I went to buy another one for the Jeep when it comes. These are now like 150 to 500 quid, because I don't think Tamiya make them anymore. I think they discontinued when the CCO2 came out. I think they stopped making these, so they're now becoming rare. So I thought, well, if I can sell this, get two of them chassis, but I just couldn't get them to work, so I thought, stick with plan A, and it's worked, as you can see. So yeah, yes, that's where we're at. Just nipping and tucking, really. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to tell you what I was going to order, because I tend to find pre-stating stuff like that messes it up. Yeah, that truck there, that one was on an Emax chassis, and if you've watched my channel, you'll see the pitiful and fail run that it gave. This was the chassis plate. I made a little shorter chassis plate. Yeah, it's wider than it is long. It's not the camera, that is. Anyway, so I put it back. I put all the running gear from that back on a proper T-Max metal chassis, which is upstairs somewhere. Plan on doing something with that. I have a few Emax shells, so I still have a really old original Emax shell. I'm cleaning it up and make like a proper sort of Emax T-Max replica of the original one when it came out. Well, it ain't a replica, it is. Anyway, so there we go. That's what I'm up to. That's what I'm doing. Next time you see this, it'll be red. As you can see, I got the paint for the other body shell before the body shell came, but it's coming from Midwest America. Ironically, this is a Twister tribute truck, and it's coming from the town over from Oklahoma. So there you go. That seems like a weird irony from me that it's coming from where the movie was set. Alright then, anyway, thanks for watching, peeps.